Sean with selfreliance.com. When it hits the fan, are you going to be able to keep your family safe, secure, clothed, and fed? It's a fact that millions of self-reliant people who live in cities will need to get out of Dodge when the cities they live in become so dangerous that they can't stay there any longer. It's also a fact that there are a million plus farms and ranches all across the United States that would be the perfect place to go when you have to get out of Dodge. Selfreliance.com, we're going to bring those two groups together in a win-win situation. A million families that need to get out of Dodge in a bad crisis, and tens of thousands of farm and ranch properties that are already populated with self-reliant people, and it's a great match. What you'll be able to do is you'll be able to watch us build up SR2, Self-Reliance 2. Self-Reliance 1 already exists. It's a private retreat that we've got. You'll also get access to the selfreliance.com partnering service that we're going to build, where we're going to find those farms and ranches all across the United States that are willing to let people come there in exchange for helping them improve their farms and build infrastructure that'll help to support people when they do come. And you'll also get founder status on group buys that we do when we do group buys of food and other supplies that'll help you become more self-reliant. Let me tell you a little bit about our SR2 that we're building right now. Self-Reliance property number 2 is just under 3,000 acres. It's got water rights of almost 1 billion gallons of water a year. We're going to set it up in a commercial aquaponic operation where it'll be functional, operational. If it ever needs to be used, there'll be a system where food is being produced, and it'll be a very hospitable place for people to come if it ever hits the fan. The great thing about this property is it's about 5 hours from about 15 million people, and it's about 10 hours from about 35 million people. And so it's located close enough to get to, but far enough that people just won't come there accidentally. It's protected by distance, by a mountain range, and by vast deserts. And it's really quite the unique property, and we're very excited to be getting started on Self-Reliance 2. Who am I? You might be asking yourself, well, how can this guy do this? I don't know how to do it. Well, I guess my background's kind of unique. I am a country boy. I was raised milking cows, bucking bales, herding cattle, all the things that country boys do. I was raised in central Nevada until I was about 12, and then up to Alaska, where my grandpa was a dairyman up there. And I became a general contractor and an electrical contractor. My brothers and I, along with our grandfather, developed properties, subdivisions in Alaska. I'm a developer, a real estate investor. I'm also a pilot, and as I mentioned, we have a private retreat property already, and so we've got the experience there. I know what to do, and I'm not afraid to do it, and I'm going to make this happen for a lot of people. Anyway, this is just a kind of general description of what we're going to do. We're going to start up in the west first. These are about 18, I think there's 18 properties here, and of course they're not specific as to where the properties are, but we're going to start to find properties, first build properties, and then find properties where we can partner to have a safe place for you to go when it hits the fan. There's a saying, if you want what you've never had, you're going to have to do what you've never done before. So right now, you've got a choice to do something that you've never done if you want to have something you've never had. Because when it hits the fan and you've got to get out of Dodge, you'll see one of two things when you're out there. A no trespassing sign and armed guards telling you to move along, or a safe place with people that you can rely on and who can rely on you. So take action right now. Click the button at the bottom, enter your email, your name, and we'll continue giving you information about this. We are getting started right away, and we're looking forward to having a large group of people that are interested, supporting us, and that we can help out. Thanks. This is Sean with selfreliance.com.